The Frontline show tonight, we turn our focus to a developing storm shaking the foundations of power, influence, and accountability in Ghana. At the center of it all stand the self-styled imposed and embattled Chukwudi Jude, a man whose controversial reign has sparked outrage, resistance, and deep division, as his presence in Ghana dangerously closely to an end. Desperate attempt and subtle political machinations reportedly being set in motion to secure his stay, raising serious questions about influence, foreign interference, and sovereignty of our nation. Meanwhile, Dr. Alhaji Hassan Ayariga and his legal battle tonight against the self-styled and battled Chukwudi Jude in Ghanaian court. Plus, the Minister of Communications, Sam George, find himself at a critical crossroads in an escalating standoff. Media giants, multi-choice owners of DSTV. I am Kweku Anan. Of course, tonight we're coming to you live from the very HQ here in the studios of CTV across several feeds. Let's begin with our very own. Hyping it in Sunyani on the dial 88 on FM, and of course in Western region the feed is on Tadi 90. On FM. Back in London, the feed is on GOB Broadcasting, modernghana.com. Still on GOB. The feed can be picked on www.gobt plus Apple Music. The information super data tonight is blazing on the very two links, CTVGH and the Frontline Ghana, respectively. CTVGH and the Frontline Ghana. Both are at work, both are working tonight. Subscribe before you tell me, Kweku, the whole of this week I haven't seen your program on Information Highway. Please subscribe to my CTVGH as well as the Frontline Ghana, the Frontline Ghana. Plus, the interactive segment on the WhatsApp line 020-297-3461. Of course, I'll read all your messages tonight. Welcome, all viewers here in Ghana and around the world. This is the nation's biggest investigative magazine show, The Frontline. Of course, airborne tonight across all regions, districts, communities, every corner of the nation, Ghana. Folks, of course, tonight I'm bringing you a special edition. Very special edition. First of all, let's apologize for our viewers who were unable to pick the feed. Friday, yes, we have to put a video out there. Let's people know. The President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, met the CSOs, civil society groups, hills of what? Galamsey Matters, which of course is refusing to go. The same as the Galamsey is refusing to go. The same, the Igbo man is refusing to go. So we'll continue to what? Talk about it and deal with it squarely. What do you make of it? Yes. Anything that is confronting the sovereignty of Ghana, we must deal with it and we must catapult it and crash it down. There are a group of people, Ghanaians, dealing with the Galamsey. Hallelujah. Go ahead, deal with it. We know how you would. Galamsey is one of an existential threat. And may I say this quickly? Anything that runs existential threat to the sovereignty of this country, we need to deal with it. Folks, if Ghanaians will recall, sometime last 2 weeks, I guess, Friday, then spoke, gave an ultimatum. Ultimatum goes with the momentum, asking, demanding, and then we just stated clear unequivocation, straight up, right on the nail. Said, the self-style imposed and then battle king. We know he's not a king of the Igbos. The Igbos have denied him. They don't know him. He's not representing them. But for want of expressing the issues pretty much better, that as it were, he has continuously done what you call the shift shape approach. On one hand, he said he's not a king. On one hand, he said he's a king. On one hand, he said he's a leader, blah, blah, blah. Even though, however, we are hearing that the Igbos are saying he's not representing them, whatever it is. Well, for want of it, let's continue to stay with us, because we'll get to the bottom of this. Folks, it's been how many days, weeks, months that this platform took this matter up? Probably 3 months, past gone, right? That we have stayed very much long on this issue. Just like some group of Ghanaians continue to stay with the Galamsey. Why? It means the Galamsey continue to pose as an existential threat, and we want to deal with it. We were sitting our somewhere. We were just sitting our somewhere. This man has been here for God knows how many years, about 2 decades. Great. So why now? Why now? All matters pushing back and forth, left, right, and center. Plenty of it. The influx of some Nigerians here engaging in some illicit trade of prostitution. Then we saw yet another one. Kidnapping, murder was the case on the rise. Then we saw Ghanaian markets, supermarkets, retail shops have also been taken over by a group of Nigerians. Many things continue to flood and pump around us. Say, what's going on here? Then we heard this self-styled man also, with some noise out there that he represents the Igbos in Ghana. And that for whatever, and our research investigations has uncovered that most of this illicit trade going on here, which is now increasing of what is going on here, because they are your people. And now for that one, you say, no, you not take responsibility of that. Why? No problem. Folks, then we saw again that, look, this man is doing so many things that is incoherence, inconsistency. It has no place in the Ghanaian law that you are not a national, for whatever it is that you've married a Ghanaian, no problem. But the constitution of this republic says you cannot hold yourself as a king over here. Which royal bloodline are you coming from? And what makes you feel that you can do all that? By what? By creating your arrowheads across our regions. And on top of it, you said you want to do what? Pour libation, and of course you are going on pouring libation. Again, you want to celebrate your yam festival. By the way, you don't have a farm here or whatever it is. It's one of those that you cannot simply do in another man's what? Country. For want of we to stay a while longer with the fact that yes, you are an ECOWAS citizen, but then let's again maintain this. The fact that you are an ECOWAS citizen does not give you the right to come to somebody's country and then come and flog your muzzles and come and speak to them anyhow, on top of all of these things that I've narrated. This Igbo man now goes on to what, as it were, begin to insult Ghanaians, whether chiefs, politicians, whoever, that at long last Ghanaians are uncultured, all up to leaving to the fact that we are uncivilized and all of that. We are sitting in our home country, whether we are ECOWAS citizens or whatever it is. That is neither here nor there. You can decide to stay in your country, Nigeria, and do whatever that you like. But what makes you think you can come to somebody's country and then project yourself in this very preponderance and trying to create a certain hegemony? Who does that? What have you done in the 36 states in Nigeria, and why here? Folks, so what happened? Last 2 weeks, we gave a momentum, followed with what? Ultimatum. That on the 17th of this month, Chukwudi would have left the soil, this country, Ghana's soil, may he leave quietly. We are simply creating a safe passage for him to go. Guys, guess what is happening? Our reliable intelligence is now looping that ever since that declaration was made. Now guess what it's doing? There's so many political machinations. People are going around here and there, some talking, you know, blah, blah, blah. Hey. All amount to what? To ensure that they will secure his stay in Ghana. Like, seriously? We're about to settle that thing tonight. Still on the bail. Now we are learning. The self-styled battle Chukwudi Jude has taken the convener, Dr. Hassan Ayariga, to court. Brilliant. Beautiful, and I'm sure many of you have heard the tidbits of it. Dr. Hassan has welcomed this. As it were, call it, I accept the challenge. Tonight, we are going to deal with that. The last on the bill, the Minister of Communication, of course, is at crossroads with MultiChoice, the owners, that giant communication channel, MultiChoice, owners of DSTV. It still does appear this issue is refusing to go. Folks, all this is panning on the nation's biggest investigative magazine. I am Kweku Anan. Folks, let's get started with something. And there is 6 of October. There's no way between 6 and 7 I can forget it because I'm about to do something. She's right there watching and waiting before she go and sleep. Yes, I'll do it for you, all right, Gail? Yes. That's my daughter's birthday. Yes, so she's just waiting that if you don't do it well, it's going to be something else. So I'm going to do it right after my introduction so that she can go to bed. Great. Now, I'll do my first before then I'll come to. Now, guys, asema da hwa na dwi ye simple. Papai aye friend Chukwudi Jude. Be na wotwe mu mienu ne ye ekoye nyasa. Yes. Ena ye de abeto ho se pam no otwa no nkwankyere sorodo. Wa ye bi eye ye se nka se to aso. Ye se kɔ. De wa ye memu ha biara kyerɛ se wobu oman Ghana enimtia. Oman Ghana emu mpanimfo from a chichichi benche besin wobu omanimtia. Wa ye niema bebre so a emra na wo Ghana no ene sa usu no wo ban no ene ne bo ebra. No. Enti de ya kani na ne se on emfa ho se wa be ware Ghana this year. No. Sa mistake no mo obi anye bi da. Opa akona kokko ware an American citizen. Now the opa kwotena America memo ne di nsamfo wo ho obehu the way US government in be deal with you. But on the very flip side of this papa we Chukwudi no ono na dwene ne se ono susu ne se ono hu ne se ono fele se wa ware Ghana ni ono na wo ma. So automatically or the right says so eden will stay ha no ye bibi ope no science to the Ghana omen tumi a onyankopon e de abo omen odi omen eye ne na sunti aso sa enunti sa fiada no ye de to ho ma Ghana fo nyina te aha ne ye declaration no say on the 17th of this month na papai no oni Ghana asase su biom ese so okọ eno na ewuranom onima de ayeye no ye twa omu ho ahia sei na nkomo omu didi wo esumu nkomo omu didi nkomo osuma senem ne ade a wo mu ni mpanimfo bi kasa se saa 17th na ye ba no so te se jata no ono ye na adwene se no ese mpanimfo bi tietie mu no omo ye niam bi na kyese saa anamoto na amba so saa anadwi ye bedi ho nkomo ebio me sure say what is say eye Ora Hassan Dr. Hassan Ayariga so papa iso de ne kokko de ba asema o say Hassan Ayariga bedi nkomo bi wo fi ha e ma sa nkomo no odi egu no ho fi enti o de Hassan kokko say Hassan mbeyi na no enti Hassan nkotua saying $5.6 million nye cedis o $1 million na on fan paper ne huna wegu ni fi no eno kra so ntin ama we lose businesses be enem ne ade hey like seriously But when's the last time? No, someone say we sue me. So my lawyers now, my lawyers are just, they are so itching. My lawyers are so itching. Keke, say, hey, please, I beg, me amasem, muntomo boase, inia samnen kakra. But you know why? I said to you guys, say, media me wish she said nanche so call ECOWAS court. But me name say into your person who didn't ask him now Ghana. No problem, folks. And I agree, any Dr. Hassan Ayariga Ebedin Komo. Still on the bail. Minister Ono share Nkumudin Samso. I have run away. Sam George. Or that apostle and a Jew. The Biena Semis Amama said folks. Untiminye Bibia except Zelbe Frunia or Amanone or Ghana. Send a program the man said Kweku Anand, the investigative journalist, have just the program is airborne. Folks, before I go on any other stuff, permit me to run my birthday wishes, for my very daughter who is sitting just behind the screens. I'm sorry, I cannot show her, I cannot show out her pictures. Even her name, Grana, I vow say me more. Ujina say me money din. I'm saying school for one show say din I don't know. Was it internet say me money din? Yes, Sharon Eresi Annan. Hooray! You are 13 years tomorrow. Yes. Hooray! Get it. Eresi, may the Lord, may the good Lord protect you, guide you. May you grow from grace to grace and become a responsible woman. And what you intend to do. I don't know if you want to walk in your father's shoe or your mother's shoe. Me, I don't know. You and your mother should discuss this. Whichever way it has to go, but you know what to do. May the good Lord protect you, guide you, and shield you from the hands of evil and enemies at work. After your father there, they are always chasing me. Those going in many necromancies and occultisms and whatnot, they know they can. And nobody can touch my daughter as well. Folks, so tonight, on behalf of my own self, your mom and your friends and everybody, Sharon Eresi Annan, aka Miku's baby. Hooray, that's your birthday, okay? There will be a day then you are grown. I can put your picture out there. Of course, you can be saved because some threats has been on this family before, and I don't want to risk you anymore. And see, take this birthday wish. Tomorrow we continue. Tomorrow is the real birthday. Definitely, I'll be at your backyard. Then we celebrate big. So, wishes to Erase. And of course, I have to also thank one of your mothers, Auntie Maggie East Legon, also did a colorful thing for you. So, my thank you to Auntie Maggie and the things Auntie Maggie also wish for Erase. So, Erase, enjoy the birthday from tomorrow. Of course, your years, 13 years. You say you are now a woman. So, you are also out there in the cave mountains. Of course, you can be a mother of your own. So, girl, enjoy the birthday. Mwah. Good one there. So, folks, let's now move on. Now, Baby Ayedri, we are moving straight to Ghana Speaks, proudly brought to you by Biogas. Okay, Memfa birthdays in Ntoato as well. Memfa Ntoato. Guys, okay, there's another 2 birthdays we are made to us. So happy, glorious birthday to Michael Bedu Mensa. May God richly bless you and keep you safe. From Deacon Daniel Brafi. Tinio. Michael Bedu. One of our screen is on Michael Bedu Mensa. I say, may God richly bless you and keep you safe. From Deacon Daniel Brafi and Ode message. But then special happy birthday to Alexander Kwame Mensa. So may God keep you safe under his grace. Much love, bro. Deacon Daniel Brafi or the way to buy. Then it rather should be this belated happy birthday, right? Take note, guys. It should be rather belated happy birthday to my friend and brother Fifi Ej. May the Lord grant you your heart's desire I wish you the very best of life. From Yao Yamba, from my executive producer, and all they always say, Ray or that screen is I your friend Fifi J. Yao Yamba is the executive producer of this program, the Frontline show. Also, we show that your heart desires come to manifestation. Okay, so all the birthday wishes, you know, say Bibiano, Akoye Amamuina, Nampresenta me Kobana, maybe birthdays, but I'm saying Nina to us. Okay, good. Now, family Mudri, yes. We are going into Ghana Speaks, proudly brought to you by Biogas Experts Engineers. It was for ye didn't communi now, so near share them. Ye best share if ye need may be and also a here papa pay, especially your dada asset nemu, and said yes, I said, and Yoma AC a command. Biogas Experts Engineers, minima de our person the bed than woman. Near our person the bed than first of all, young Rennes say a beer who person will see you die. Okay, now person biogas for Simawa. It is so clear. You sit down, you be sit down from a form all up to the roofing. Your company or near be bosso amount. Nice. Ya ba be bosso amount. Okay? Se ope se wasu usi na usi we near be bosso amount so ya be amount. But then there is this unique thing. And also what said. You sit down we are. You wa die bi ho your friend kitchen. E mukasi bi be ye aduane amwedie. And no, yeah, state of the art kitchen be amawa, and a dark screen is no. Be a dark screen is no, be that powerful state of the art kitchen, papa. Kesiye, ye be design, papa be pa the amount, ewo, ufi honomoa, just say, as winning and country. Now, and no, we are, afi the ebesin aye and say, yeah, state of the art kitchen amount. Afi bibi to say tiles, ye be tiles so ewo ho e de ama sa tiles ye be ye de ama we tiles bia sa tiles no minima de ko a ebetimi asai sa tiles no bibia boso as I speak here tiles ni bi no mo ye den wo mo eye no so be say tiles we e special bibia e won bia no e so unique the ye tiles no ma wo fie living room or bedroom and all the rooms now this is specially made technology for friend so about na bibie no ebetimi asai amatals we apapai the betimi aye bia ma wo fie ho yesi dan na ewie no the design ho kama e the amount e bia make say o san so e wo bia supermarket now your domestic and industrial enti mo amo run it say supermarket and big shops and now put some more running workshops and now more running fuel station amo pesa mo tile ho and koto normal tiles we be my biogas expert from MA amount. Kama wo. Beautiful tiles be on be the amount. Kwasemi ebeko ye papa. Na se obetie masemi. Okay? No ma be tiles e the amount kama. Problem ye ni ho. Tiles we ye ne say ye be painti so kama we won say wo hwe dem ho a won say tiles na ye ne say no and ye painti so sa no. Now the beauty of it is this. Fane say ya task now this very month October. Ope say December o sanse san dem wa yebetimi aba asen aba be painti task no so the amount. Kama man they look different. Obeka say asen to task for no. Your old task na ya asen painti so. This is technology for you. Mo amuhia boho. Omodian na bra na bebe swa biogas expert for no muntumi ye boho kese. Hwe task ni bi ni. So beautiful, so unique. Ebe ni baby a ye mpe ni ebetimi aye task ne ya ne sa na ye painti so aye na nice no painting nso enye den empepa enye hwe esas what it is hwe obi fie task ne ya ne say o ye sisi bima kan say universities enem ne wo mo keka ho che say bebre uhu which one and na obeden obeka say ube use and obeden bebre kwa Iranum, Brana Bedan, Tars Nibini, very beautiful. Tars Obekasi, Shadan Eden, Yanwinia. I saw for non swa. A be a masori, Muhia Tars, Yenya Tars, on Yebetimiaba, Abaye Tars, Ewo, Wasuri Fiho, and then Yebetimi Crown a design Jesus Christ, and the one casa Mumie no more pictures, Ewo. enem ni ade de asofo na meka no lekusufo no ne lekususufo no so no ye be task na kama e de amam ho de mo pictures ni ahihye mu a e be ye fe papa hwe borehole e ya ade bi a ehia pa yi obi wo ma ohia borehole no ni fie asset wo pese oyeden do away with Ghana water for enti Ghana water nsem sisie ya galamsey way is on its rise Emma galamsey no said the AC corner there ensu aye num nyinara bi kan se ni na no ayeden aye poisonous and na be two borehole ni bi prekwan yen two borehole no ma ye two borehole no a bibia no a wonom no aye nsu kroje a e free form a problem bi ani ye betumi so to be our site minim site to cross say bi ho no ye si dan wo ho ana mpo se mo a mutwa blocks tiemie o mo a mutwa blocks eton no obi o ma any business a ono de o ne se utwa blocks na oton enti obema tanker akotwe nsuo e de aba no enchama yen be tu boho ne man wo site wo preko ensuo no guarantee wo ho guarantee ni se until say Jesus Christ obeba unim de obeba enti ne say nsuo no obetinye yisua till say wan kasa obeba akokora enti me mbesi boho ne bi wo site wo ma wate e bibia no enye fefe enye kama efe ma se utie mi asopemu ebeboa de amede betwa to kra na ye say afi ye bomodin say ye mantam real estate kese real estate we ye kosim wo eye e kan say eye okọ eye eastern region wa eastern region kwanim ho a breeze side Peduase area ho so also environment ni mu wonu ye very cold now ohon ye konya asase yantam a it's one of the biggest estates ever you see 300 affordable houses now you see and I say definitely 150 would be on my left 150 on my right it's going to be one of the securitized real estate ever in this country now you know what 3-bedroom way emususu ye papa na the INSM 1 unit and I say unit house biano 3-bedroom way it cost the same it cost 150,000 now the easiest way yeah the amagana ni biano say brana betua 20% 20% no utu we 80% na aka no near spread the amount no wetua no 8 years and the cribia metimi edi akere no na me di akere no men na da ubetua 20% ni we are remaining 80% no near spread the amount na utua na kakraka but then again what you need to know is that fundamentally 20% again also qualify you for say edana wodia ohokra na yebetu borehole the amount bia so ewo the bombarding na brebe GB sa estate we are ye kwakwesi wo we a highly securitized banks bewo supermarkets bewo shops bewo recreational centers bewo fitness bewo enema bebre a ebo nipa dada sitnemu a chese wo ho a anhwe na won simple makrom yeah mo amobeye modwuma nkasa wono the banks or nyuma hodo bebre bewo ho a ebeboa many passetna ebe kama the only thing pa intimi maho and they say we don't need any Nigerian citizen forget about your ECOWAS whatever we don't need you there and I'm not sounding xenophobia if you want to call it say you see estate to Ghana and you see Yama Nigerians and to hell with you and fire you see Yama me I'm a senior fencing project coordinator or you see Yama Nigeria ni bia maho Samasa inti man Nigeria ni bi mbehye wichi so yen konkoto dan wo ho na den no yehu ebepam okay inti pomoden na bra edan sini fe estate me kra ye di din be ye street ho Anan street muzi a emu odetu ye di mi din o e wo ya so ye de be ye e wo ya ye di din be ye street ba ko Anan street na enye nice the offer Kofi Annan kra yemfa ne din enye niama bebre na yedimi sumi din ya na eden yedimi din ye street no Anan street more de be kama yen kwatra na bibia nya kama kama ate nti bomodin 20% of $150,000. Do your calculations. Oba ye do be ko bank you could hear sika no then because project na asha se gidi adaji ne mo amo abrochire mo amo Ghana ha amo feel say no bomodin a fi contact the biogas expert engineers number na good screen is no many wa dia men say bomodin na fa wo phone no na ye screenshot we ye screenshot and na number no udi sie the hiemu no why den wafre ye screenshot on never two phone so 055 589 3001 055 589 3001 and the atosubium 0546 205377 0546 205377 maybe biano aye kama ate modern na de ni je sem say numbers we mienu na so no e wo WhatsApp so okay ni na WhatsApp so ntino o frɛ na say ya amfa the message say fa message eto so your WhatsApp voice message fato so bia na baby e wo no na ya ye de yentumi amfa o phone nti ye ba ye be respond na baby ano adede na kama guys yentinsi mwe anadwi matitin sembebre over Friday yanye program ene de ekoso ni de etwaguo e wo Ghana se Chukwudi Jude the self-styled and embattled Chukwudi Jude has the temerity the nerve se obi eni ni ninie nti ono kokot se court eni na semano. Quickly, my inform read the politics of today. Tonight, we are about to echo a decision taken exactly a little above a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Today, a decisive ultimatum with a growing momentum calling for the self-styled and embattled Chukwudi Jude to leave Ghana peacefully without further disturbances. But even as the clock ticked toward his departure, credible intelligence suggests that certain elements within influence corridors are working tirelessly behind the scenes to secure his continuous stay in Ghana. And they say, "A day better ha, ye catch and say, Omani Muso on the 17th." And the date you're saying, and there are 6, I cannot miss today. And there are 6, or 7. How many more days to go? The year picking based on our intelligence sources. Omuni ni pebi kasa. Ni pebi atuchu muti, uhinte duechi fobi didi mkomobi nimne ade. But let's see how that goes. Meanwhile, the Frontline has learned that the self-styled and embattled Chukwudi Jude has filed a lawsuit against Dr. Hassan Ayariga, seeking some reliefs. We would be speaking to Dr. Hassan Ayariga shortly. But before we dive deeper into the developing story, let's turn our attention to the Ministry of Communication, where Sam George is under intense scrutiny. In a rather desperate attempt, he appears to be throwing dust into the eyes of Ghanaians for no justifiable reason after failing to secure proper and mutually beneficial deal with Multi-Choice, the owner of DSTV. Yenimisa ampa Chukwudi saying Dr. Hassan Kokor yebebaso. But answer no Momiente Sam George Adewe in Freeho. After says Sam George egunu hu enimu ase. The obeka kire Ghana for so obey no wentimi anye. Wentimi anye no a esese owura no enya ahobrase. 1 esese onya ahobrase. Obuo enidie na afi one Ghana for kasa se yo ewura no mu yi. Epamocho adne me koyese me koye ne sede na medi nkan no aka ne dana nanso me koy no em se enkomo no ankosa rather moment is see and bear to say DSTV4 ebe add more channels to already and I said the existing channels therefore this is the way I plead with Ghanaians and Moma from this angle. Now DSTV nya Ghana ni bia na use DSTV. So then DSTV customers will come and say, okay, what they nyahwe yemfa for now no dear until say competitor be beba no. You need DSTV4 and some they say. I believe say every Ghanaian, including myself, would allow some joy to go and continue that negotiation. But then again, it begs the question: these DSTV negotiations or whatever it is this at the level of Sam George or one of the stakeholders, if you like, one of the regulators of the ministry can just go and sort this out, and Sam George will not have to make any, any landfall over there, is there not? So why Sam George? Now, on the 4th of July 2025, at Meet the Press, Minister Sam George boldly assured Ghanaians of what he intended to have achieved in his engagement with DSTV South Africa. He emphatically stated that the meeting would not conclude without him securing a significant reduction in subscription fees, a promise that raised public expectation and positioned him as a champion for consumer rights. Etie baby, ansumano se kwanisi ana obi anka sa asam na nhye Sam George ano. Ono Sam George ene etie baby a ya adwene ho no obeka asem wo ekire se DSTV4 ene Ghana fo niniye ekwan ya DSTV4 ene Ghana fa so no wono ene wo ye sector minister, therefore things must be done right. And yes, you ora that's it. What's wrong has Ghanaians done? What's wrong has Ghanaians committed to deserve that avalanche of insults, disparaged remarks, unsavory comment, and despicable and rogue and ragamuffin and that kind of what? Fashion of Sam George? Tell me. And Ghanaians, for want of clarity, a person reminded Sam George one more time. And let all of us watch if it is Sam George talking. Oni kasa say earlier. Say eno kan asem say opese obeye de man ya. Senye Sam George obi aso nka say na enye onwa. Mumi entie ni say Sam George no be kan say say me we edit Ghana for earlier before his current position. Take a listen to him.
My office, and I'm clear in my mind that meeting will not come to an end without a reduction, an agreed reduction in the price. I have seen the attempt by the South African management to say that when you buy a package, they should upgrade you to the next one. We are grateful, but that's not what we want. We want a price reduction, and that's what we will push tomorrow at tomorrow's meeting, and I'll update the country as soon as we're done with that in my office. And I'm clear in my mind that meeting will not come to an end without a reduction, an agreed reduction in the price. I have seen the attempt by the South African management to say that when you buy a package, they should upgrade you to the next one. We are grateful, but that's not what we want. We want a price reduction, and that's what we will push tomorrow at tomorrow's meeting, and I'll update the country as soon as we're done with that in my office. And I'm clear in my mind that meeting will not come to an end without a reduction, an agreed reduction in the price. I have seen the attempt by the South African management to say that when you buy a package, they should upgrade you to the next one. We are grateful, but that's not what we want. We want a price reduction, and that's what we will push tomorrow at tomorrow's meeting, and I'll update the country as soon as we're done with that in my office. And I'm clear in my mind that meeting will not come to an end without a reduction, an agreed reduction in the price. I have seen the attempt by the South African management to say that when you buy a package, they should upgrade you to the next one. We are grateful, but that's not what we want. We want a price reduction, and that's what we will push tomorrow at tomorrow's meeting, and I'll update the country as soon as we're done with that.
Rose Mac, Eweshe, my daughter, say happy birthday, girl. Girl Anna, may you never lack in the name of Jesus. Amen. Thank you very much, Rose. Thank you. Yes, my girl, Sharon Erisi Anna, aka Niku's baby. I Owodi Bibri, or therefore come home. What I say? Great. So just gone past some George talking. And yet another into yet ye baby. Ye bisa will say, what me can some way. So one man me can say away and we and Yasuma make we come to me tibia. Then Chanyede. Why? Do you take us for what? And yet another evasive approach. During a recent television interview, Minister George appeared visibly uncomfortable when pressed for details. He went as far as to indirectly insult the host of this program, Evans Mensah, simply for insisting on greater clarity and accountability regarding the promise he earlier made to Ghanaian people. What becomes same way at all? Afi what's yaba? Another shape approach. Any ye na yedi anwa to me say no. Asam na only ye can yes na be katre earlier. No problem. And wako a television program. Journalists ni bisa wasem journalists ni see na mistake bebre na ye viewers ni bi ni munim no 70 say ya na mo face here to why ye kasa dia no. Okay? The kind of messages calls that the citizens of nations edi ekugu journalists force say monhwe we nsem bi wo mpa wotumi say asema wo discuss no azemi say wo discuss topic bia de nipa de beba betwintwa wakomi say brana behwe we su no afi na obi say say ntinipa ba ko menye den. We carry the citizens on our shoulders, so we will go and demand for answers for our citizens. At least a significant number of the citizens have the belief in the fourth estate of the realm. Say, Muna ya said yes, mukobi sansem no. Na mo de asem no mu kure mo de bre. Now journalists ni baby Sam George asem say, we na wo kan ya journalists ni enyamane. Afi wo dia we say udidi journalists na tem on national television. Why? Because the journalist is pressing further for what? Further and better particulars in order to understand the issues, as well as Ghanaians almost tifia woman say in 70 biases. Open search as a journalist na in age say say GS4 emra metre comprehension and English and answer then by way of what indirectly insulting the journalist. With Evans Mensah of Joy FM. Watch this.
If you are a compact plus customer like you, 570 tomorrow. If you want to watch your compact plus, you save 190 Ghana cedi tomorrow by paying 380 and still watching your compact plus.
Well,
this cannot be said to be the same.
Based on what you said yesterday,
yes.
Tomorrow, in my case,
yes,
I still will pay 570
because you want to pay 570 and watch premium.
Price reduction. I still will pay 570.
No. What do you want to watch? Do you want to watch your compact plus or premium?
I want my compact plus.
Then you don't need to pay 570. You need to pay 380. You need to drop and save yourself 190. You save yourself 190 Ghana cedi. Pay 380, and you will still watch compact plus.
Compact plus is still 570. Is it not?
The content is worth 570.
Compact plus is still 570.
The content is worth 570.
Compact
it's
plus
being offered to you at 380.
Compact plus is still 570. Is it not?
I'm sure at this stage.
It's a simple yes or no, Sam George.
No.
Compact plus is not 570.
To watch Compact Plus, per what we have announced, if you pay 380 Ghana cedis tomorrow, you will get Compact Plus.
Again, because you are premium and I'm Compact Plus, so we are using what we both subscribe to.
And
I come back to my question. I'm using myself now because I have a subscription.
You still want to watch your Compact Plus, right?
Sam George, let me ask a simple question. This is important for people tomorrow. I am saying I am Compact Plus.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
I will still pay 570 for Compact Plus.
That would be a choice you choose to make because you now want to watch premium content. That is not on Compact Plus.
Compact Plus is still 570.
No.
Compact Plus is not.
Evans, you can repeat it a million times, and a million times I'll look you in the eyeball and tell you that unless you choose.
But those are your words yesterday, Sir George. Your word says.
My words were.
Those on Compact Plus, you pay 570. And you get more channels.
Evans,
that moves you.
This is the speech.
To
the speech I read yesterday is what I'm holding here. You didn't read the speech. You didn't write it. I wrote it and I read it. This is what I said. I said today, from the new arrangement effective from 1st October 2025 are as follows. When I got to column 4, I said compact. The monthly pricing bouquet is 380 Ghana cedis.
So that is compact.
You asked me what I said. You asked me what I said.
Yes, that's compact. Yes.
You asked me what I said.
Yes.
I said, if you pay compact 380 Ghana cedis, you